here in Washington, D.C.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon.
In April of last year, I met a Congolese little girl who, at 6 years old, she watched her mother get gang raped over and over and then killed. And all of her siblings were killed at the same time. And unfortunately, these types of crimes are common in the Congo, and over 5 million people have been killed, and 3 million of those have been children under the age of 5. The perpetrators include various militias from inside Congo and from outside Congo. Some of the most prominent ones are the FDLR and the CNDP. However, most of the massive crimes that were committed were actually committed by national armies from neighboring countries, and the Congolese National Army as well. So there was the Congolese Army, there was the Angolans, the Burundians, and most of the crimes that are documented in the report were committed by the Ugandan and the Rwandan militaries. And these crimes have gone unpunished for a long time. There is a culture of impunity that's reigning in the region, and in fact, Uganda was found liable for $10 billion in reparations for crimes they committed in the Congo by the International Court of Justice. And also, the report talks about possible genocide having been committed by the Rwandan troops when they separated Rwandan refugee Hutus and Congolese Hutus from other Congolese ethnicities and killed them just because they were Hutus. Most of the victims in this instance were still children, women, and the elderly. And the culture of impunity is so bad and so rampant that on April 13th, during a ceremony to promote Rwandan military leaders, President Kagame bragged about killing the refugees. And I paraphrase what he said. He said, "We went after the refugees in Congo, we killed those that we wanted to kill, and we repatriated the ones that we wanted to bring back." These were the president's own words. This was 6 months before the report was released. Some of the military officials promoted on that day have been indicted by a court in Spain for crimes against humanity and war crimes. And as a survivor of the Rwandan genocide, having seen and lived in the genocide, and also having seen the civil war in Rwanda and devastation in the country, and I can still hear and see the screams and the cries for help from my friends and relatives that were killed. I can still see the terror in my mother's eyes when we were ordered to dig our own graves before they killed us. And we were just fortunate that good doers came and begged to let us go. And I am among the Rwandan survivors who are calling to an end to this culture of impunity. I know that the U.S. can play a major role in ending this culture of impunity by addressing the crimes that are documented in this UN mapping exercise report that came out in October 2010. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Claude.